Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Route X Lap Attack. In today's episode we're going to be using the BMW Z8. Probably one of my favorite convertibles ever. And according to the description of this car at the dealership, if you want to buy it in this game at least, it says that this was actually based off of the older 507. Another convertible created by BMW that I mentioned in, I think it was either the episode where I tested the M4 or the 650. I don't know why I would say the 650. It's probably the M4. I actually kind of forgot because I just finished watching season 4 of Formula 1 Drive to Survive on Netflix. Toto Wolff, as well as Lewis Hamilton, they always expect everything to be handed to them on a silver platter, and when things don't go their way, they're always getting aggravated. Oh, this doesn't look good. I was hoping we can go a little faster, but unfortunately, this is not going to be good enough to get us onto the top 20. The slowest time is actually being held by the 2016 Camaro at 5 minutes and 1 second, which I only tested to get another Camaro on the scoreboard, because the Roblox Camaro, currently at 4th place with a faster time of 4:26. It was the only Camaro I had at the time, so I figured, why not get a second Camaro on there? I would also like to test the 69 Camaro, but I know that's probably not going to get in the top 20 as well. I've never actually driven it in this game before, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was slower. After I test this car, I'm thinking of doing the two Alpines, or Alpine as the Europeans refer to it as. I don't get that. There's no E between P and N. No P-I-N-E, pine. P-E-N, peen. But, you know, we all have different ways of pronouncing words. I almost forgot, there's another Aston Martin I want to get going as well. I'm just really looking forward to getting Gran Turismo 7. I know I said I was going to get that in a couple of the older episodes, and I haven't done that yet. I'm just waiting for my refund to come in. I finished my taxes a couple of weeks ago, and I'm getting, I don't remember the exact amount, I think it's $1,472 from the federal government. The state government, New Jersey, I'm getting over $200 back. I never actually had to give more money back to the federal or state government, so I'm hoping to keep it that way. Z8's doing a fine job on this part of the straightaway, keeping a speed of 221 miles an hour. I also really enjoy driving this car in Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. This was one of only 2 BMWs in that game. The other was the M5. But I also enjoy driving this car alongside the Aston Martin V12 Vanquish, because they were both featured in the Pierce Brosnan era of James Bond movies. Z8 was in The World Is Not Enough, but I didn't actually see that movie for the first time until 2016. I remember the Z8 was in another James Bond video game, Agent Under Fire, which I find interesting because that was also done by EA Games. Perhaps that's why they decided to put the Z8 in Hot Pursuit 2, as well as the V12 Vanquish. I mean, they're already putting it in one of their games, so, you know, why not just save time and put it in Need for Speed as well. I actually still have Knife Fire for the PS2, but I think I got rid of Agent Under Fire around 2004. I'd like to get a copy of that again if I can. The one thing I like is these types of bombs, like the trip mines, they have a laser. So if you go over the laser, you actually blow up and die. The one thing I like about that is, as opposed to just having the red laser, you could change the color to like yellow, green, or blue. You can't do that in Knife Fire. All the lasers are red. I bet you there's probably going to be some Jeep drivers that are like, that's nothing, you should see my headlights, I can change that color. Which I do find interesting. I've also seen a few of those on a few Dodge Chargers, but for some reason, no other car I've seen can do that. It's just Dodge Chargers or Jeeps. Ha! 508. That's kind of amusing. Z8. It would have been more interesting if I was a little faster to make it 507, since I mentioned that BMW. So, like I said, I'm disappointed that we couldn't get the 2016 Camaro out of 20th. But I kind of had a feeling that was going to be the case with the N600 rating. We did at least get third place in the N600 section overall. We are behind the GTO Twin Turbo, as well as the 1988 Supra. We are faster than the M8, but not... Did I say M8? I meant M4. I apologize. Not by much, though. It's only a quarter of a second faster. 63 Corvettes also behind the Z8, along with the Mach 1, the 2014 WRX, my very first car I ever got in this game, and another Mitsubishi, the 2015 Lancer. The next episode, I think I'm going to be testing out the 1972 version of the Alpine, and then we'll get the newer version from 2017 after that. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you when I test out the Alpine.